Valuation. It is the art of finding the present fair value of property at that particular time. Purpose of valuation: taxation, rent fixation for sales and purchase, mortgage for insurance premium, for assessment of stamp duty, that is to pay tax to government at the time of purchasing. Let us see some important terms. Cost: the amount required for manufacturing the particular commodity. It is nothing but the cost. Price: it is the cost of commodity plus profit of manufacturer. Means price equal to cost plus profit. Value: the present value of property in open market, means its utility. It varies from time to time and place to place. Gross income: the total income of all sources without deducting the outgoings. Gross income is nothing but all incomes. Net income: it is the income after the subtraction of total outgoings. Net income is equal to gross income minus outgoings. Perpetual income: the income receivable for indefinite period is nothing but perpetual income, that is pension. Deferred income: the income receivable after the certain period is nothing but this deferred income. For example, insurance policy. Outgoings: the expenses made for maintaining of properties such as repairs, any kind of tax, etc. Scrap value: the value of dismantled material of property at the end of its utility. Normally, 10% of estimated cost or present value is considered as scrap value. Salvage value: it is the value of property at the end of its useful life without being dismantled. It indicates further utility of property. Distress value: when the property is sold or purchased at a lower value than market value is known as distress value. The basic reason to lower the value is fear of war, riots, earthquakes, financial difficulties of seller. Sentimental value: when the property is sold or purchased at higher value than the market value due to sentimental attachment with the property is known as sentimental value. Book value: the value of property is shown in account book in that particular year is known as book value. Book value is equal to original cost minus depreciation. Market value: the value of property at which it can be sold in open market. Speculative value: the purchasing property at lower price and selling at higher price for gain or profit is known as speculative value. Potential value: property is capable of fetching the more income due to its alternative use is known as potential value. Depreciation: it is the loss of value due to wear and tear, use, etc. Obsolescence: it is the loss of value of property because of the property becoming out of date in style, structure and design. Mortgage: the owner of property can raise the loan against the property. Freehold property: it is in absolute possession of its owner for a period of indefinite duration. Leasehold property: it holds only physical possession of property for a definite period under certain conditions known as leasehold property. Monopoly value: when the property possesses a special advantage with respect to adjoining property due to its location, frontage, size and shape, is nothing but this monopoly value. The owner may demand any fancy price. Such a value of property is known as monopoly value. For example, highway touch land. Accommodation value. The value of surrounding agricultural land of a city which is expanding considerably will be more if the land is converted into accommodation land. In this case, sometimes owner of adjoining land may offer more price for accommodation purpose. Such a price will be more than market value. It is known as accommodation value. Next, easement, right of easement. It is an non-possessory right to use the real property of another owner without possessing it. Next, sinking fund. It is the amount which has to be kept aside at the fixed interval of time out of the gross income so that at the end of useful life of property fund should be accumulate equal to initial cost of property. Sinking fund is nothing but the amount which has to kept aside at the fixed interval of time out of the gross income so that at the end of useful life of property the fund should be accumulate equal to initial cost of property. Let us see the formula. I is equal to S into I upon 1 plus I raised to n minus 1, where I is equal to annual installment, S is equal to amount of sinking fund, I small I rate of interest, N lifespan or years. Capital cost, the total amount required to possess the property is nothing but capital cost, cost of land and cost of construction.